outside real quick. The snow just started, but it's kind of more of like the ice pelts, like if you see on the ground there, just a little tiny ice that's coming down. And then got a little bit of water pooling over here, but it's not too bad. But looking down the canyon, it's kind of getting socked in with weather. And when I have a break in the cloud here, I want to take my drone and fly it out there, kind of see how everything's looking. We got little Miss Sierra her breakfast this morning. How you doing, Punky? You doing good? And then we're making ours right here, doing a little eggs and potatoes, which I love. This is my favorite breakfast right now. We'll do some bacon as well. Good girl, Sierra.
We designed the life support system for keeping humans alive in the vacuum of space, which is very difficult. So we know quite a lot about what it takes to keep people alive. So you don't want to feed people, 100% oxygen. It's actually for an extended period of time. It's not good for you.
Well, 80% of the people they put on ventilators died.
Yeah. So in fact, I actually posted about that because. I called doctors in Wuhan and said, what are the biggest mistakes that you made on the first wave? Those were early on. And they said, we put far too many people on intubated ventilators. So then I actually posted on Twitter at the time and said, hey, what I'm hearing from Wuhan is that they made a big mistake in putting people on intubated ventilators for an extended period. And that this is actually what is damaging the lungs, not COVID. It's the treatment. The cure is worse than the disease. And people yelled at me and said, I'm not a doctor. I'm like, yeah, but I do make spaceships with life support systems. What do? I twiddle knobs. I'm like, okay, great. Yeah. Rock on.
Well, again, there was this very bizarre narrative that you had to believe everything that the government was telling you. You had to believe everything the CDC was telling you. And that even as time went on, and we realized, hey, it looks like this came from a fucking lab. Like, even as time went on, disputing that would get you banned. It would get you kicked off of YouTube.
Yeah.
I think to this day, there's certain things you're not allowed to say in regards to the vaccine on YouTube.
We mainly just have some rain going on now. Not really flakes, it's just more like the granular stuff. Hopefully we'll get some good coverage here. What do you think, Pumpkin? You just laying here all day and just relax? I'm just taking it easy. All right, now it seems like it's really starting to come down. A lot bigger pieces of ice hitting the ground. Hopefully we'll get some snow out of this. I don't want to have it just be this sleet. It's always awesome when you get a bunch of snow on the ground here because the trees look so cool with them all covered, and I want to see the canyon out there covered in snow. Check out the canyon over here, baby girl. Let's go check it out. Come here. Hey, sweetie. Little stinker. What you got over here? You find yourself a little alcove to hang out in? cool. Look at this alligator juniper. These trees are super old. Right there. And you can see the juniper looks like, or the bark looks like alligator skin kind of. That is a big one. It's got to be at least 1,000 years old, if not more. Those are really old trees. And we got one over here. Looks like it was hit with a, see, let's see, what does it say over here? Warning. Oh, wilderness area. Oh, nice. This is the wilderness boundary. I'm right on the edge. That's awesome. Closed to motor vehicles. Yeah, I don't think any are going to go off the cliff right there. If they do, they're not going to make it very far. You're leading me to the spot with the best views. Gosh, look at this. This is a much better view than the other side. Get through these trees a little bit. You can see more of the canyon. That is something else. All right, sweet. Let's go back to the tent. I think it's gonna start snowing. Let's go this way. I got a big old storm cloud coming in right now, barreling down on camp. So I figure it was a good idea for us to get back. So we'll get Sierra fed, and hopefully this storm cell will just pass overhead and not stick around too long. Then we can go for a walk before evening time, before I start to cook dinner. Good girl, sweetie. Let's keep walking this way. Just in time. All right, that's it for today. It did get pretty cold at night, but the snow, the ground wasn't warm enough for it to stick. And so no really accumulation, nothing really significant, but just some really great views from all around. So we're gonna go ahead with the Patreon shout out here. A few more views of the canyon. This is looking south into Sycamore Canyon, and then my view from camp, which we'll have at the end of this deal here. That's the north view looking into Sycamore Canyon. So really great area. Really happy to be here with Sierra. We're having a great time, and we'll see you on the next video.